Sentire Media.
Well, good morning to you on a beautiful sunny Friday, the 13th of March at 7:25 in the morning. Thank you for downloading. You've done a good job. I'm Jason. That's Ashley over there. Together we run, own, and operate La Tavola Marche, a tiny little agriturismo in the hills of the Peony Mountains. Jesus. And, whew, little tongue-tied.
It's Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th. So, what's going on in Italy right now?
Not much. It's been kind of quiet around here.
All right. Well, we're going to make this one quick because there's enough coronavirus talk around to satisfy everyone. So this is going to be quick and dirty, and this way we can just give you a little update of what's going on around in our area. And there's nothing more that we could say that hasn't been on the news in the last 2 weeks. So hit it. Go.
Well, we are quarantined, obviously, locked down at home until April 3rd, which means we are only supposed to leave the house for in case of an emergency, for a doctor's visit, work-related, or necessity, meaning for groceries or gas, that kind of thing.
The Italian government has put out a form that you can print out and fill out all the necessary information and put that in your window to make it easier for if you get stopped in to communicate what you're doing.
Now, we have not seen, we live out in the middle of nowhere, and for those of you who have been out here, you are familiar. 6 kilometers down a long dirt road to our place, but we are still also about 12, 15 kilometers from our closest town. And between our Urbania, Piobico, Sant'Angelo, Apacchio, we've been through these towns doing our little shopping since the lockdown. And we have not seen any control, just to let people know. That doesn't mean go hog wild. They're hoping people are self-controlling and self-policing.
It's pretty rural out here to have control. I'm sure if we got on the Autostrada or the Superstrada and started heading to the coast or over the hills into Umbria, there might be controls, but we have not seen it.
No, so our streets aren't barricaded. There's no police presence or anything.
Everyone's pretty chill.
That's
I have
what I was
to
gonna say.
Country people survive. What the heck was that?
The fire.
Oh, I think country people will survive. We're pretty tough out here. Life is not easy on a day-to-day basis. So we don't really see people freaking out, or the shelves at the grocery store are not empty. Everyone's doing their thing. We see people jogging and well, not so much a lot yesterday, but people out and about a little bit, just kind of because it's been so nice and sunny, but not the hysterics and the pandemonium that I've seen on the news or in other.
No, and where we are, people are used to staying put. The idea of even just going grocery shopping in your next town over anyway seems slightly foreign. The road between Piobico and Urbania was not paved until the 80s. So it's not a generation ago, they weren't even going over the hill, really. So I think people are really staying put. We haven't had a run on anything at the grocery stores. If you do go to the store or the pharmacy, you can enter 1 or 2 people at a time to kind of alleviate the stress and have everyone keep their space. We go shopping once a week to get all of our groceries with our certificate in the window.
It's probably twice. I have to go again at the end of the week. Or today's Friday, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, that means today or tomorrow.
Tomorrow, probably, yeah.
And we just go about it. In all honesty, not to downplay anything, Jason and I's day-to-day life hasn't changed much at all, except for the exposure to the news and Facebook and everything that is now just part of everyday life of checking in on everything. But otherwise, we kind of don't go that grocery shopping that much, or this time of year we're preparing for the guests in the season to start and finishing all of our winter and starting spring projects. So our day-to-day at this farmhouse
has not changed.
Has not.
And we're very lucky because we have acreage and we have space. So we're not stuck on top of each other. So it's exactly. We're not stuck in the house. I have many acres that I could walk around.
Yeah, we've been working on that damn chicken coop that won't end.
So that's that. Now let's get to other things. One, what else? Hold on, there was something else I want. Oh, yes. it's really getting. I have to personally not go on social media anymore. It's gotten really terrible. It's terrible. I don't understand how we're short of so many doctors, because Facebook and Instagram is filled with doctors. There are so many self-proclaimed doctors on Facebook and Instagram giving their 2 cents that we should have an overflow of them. However, it's just mad. It's just madness, I think.
Everyone's 2 cents.
Oh my God, the pontificating and the rumor spreading and the bullshit on there, and I heard this, and it's because of this, this political figure, and one day they're doing great, don't overreact. The next day they didn't do enough. It's like, Jesus Christ, enough already.
Well, I have to say, out of everywhere in the world, if this is going to happen, thank God we're right where we are. In the sense of, like we said, being down the dirt road, just being as self-sustainable as possible. It feels, in at least our mind, Italy's doing the right thing, shutting down and taking extreme measures. Hopefully by the spring.
Hopefully by the beginning of April, this will have passed through Italy and we'll be back.
It's hard because people will email us. 99% of the emails we've gotten from you guys have been so supportive, just checking in on us, making sure we're okay.
But there have been a couple.
There's a couple, and then maybe they'll ask, like, what's going on in August? And it's like, I don't know. We don't know what's going on at the end of April.
Can you go to my house, because I'm stuck somewhere else, and check on it for me?
Or can you send me news? I don't get the news. Well, whatever device you sent me this message on, I think you can find news there as well.
And we are not medical professionals. You shouldn't listen to our opinion. Just like I shouldn't listen to yours, because unless you have an MD after your name, shut your mouth.
I know, because someone sent us a note yesterday saying, don't eat eggs. And I was like, oh, God.
Eat eggs.
All we're doing is eating eggs from our chickens.
It's absolutely incredible. I also want to know, what is with middle-aged people from, I would say, 45 to 65 with horrible puns and Facebook posts?
I don't know.
With
John Travolta tested positive.
Because he's got Saturday Night Fever.
Oh, my God.
You get a free mask with every case of Corona.
Oh, God. So we're on overload out here, obviously.
Yeah, it's just enough already. It is very serious. People are dying. This is no joke. But there's nothing you can do other than follow what the health professionals are saying. So it's just a mess.
One person who doesn't want to follow the rules is Gaji.
Jesus Christ. We had to kick him out yesterday. He keeps wanting to come over every morning for his coffee and everything. It's like, dude, you're a doctor.
And he keeps going to different hospitals for things.
Yeah, it's like, dude, I don't want your ass here. I don't want your Corona ass here. Get out of here. So yesterday he was a little butthurt, I think. He's like, oh, a week ago you weren't worried and now you're hysterical. It's like, no, I'm not hysterical. It's just that
we're trying to follow the rules.
We're trying to follow the rules. Like, I don't want to get you sick, and I sure as hell don't want to get sick from you. So just for a week or two, just freaking stay at home. Mm-hmm. And that's the deal. That's what's happening here. Keep on posting your dumb puns and your pontificating and your all that garbage on Facebook and social media. Seriously, stop looking at that stuff, guys. It's not good for you. It's really, really not good.
What is good is to listen to.
If you want. Actually, we listen to the. If you're not familiar, there's a guy named Joe Rogan. He has a great podcast. I know you might think of him as like the Fear Factor guy. Or
I don't think so anymore, babe. He's
Cage Fighter guy.
He's the #1 podcaster, I think.
He is. His podcast is excellent. He has really interesting people. And the other day he had Michael Osterholm, and he is a infectious disease. He's an expert, internationally recognized expert in the infectious disease. I can't say that word. I'm not even. I can't even. Say it. I'm not that smart to say that word.
Epidemiology.
There you go. Now there's someone you should listen to. Why?
Wait, what about Dr. Oz?
What about Dr. Oz? Or what about, there's someone you should listen to. It's an hour and a half. Download it. It's episode number 1439
of the
Joe Rogan Experience, and it's worth a listen because it's just no bullshit. He just lets the guy talk, and it's someone who actually knows what the hell he's talking about. Mm-hmm. All right. That's all I got.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
No.
So we wait and see.
We wait and see. So please don't be hysterical. Please just keep your cool, keep your wits.
That's why we also haven't posted anything, because things seem to change, and have changed basically every single day for the last week and a half. So we've been pretty quiet online, just kind of posting a few pictures here and there, but not promoting anything because it doesn't seem like the right time to do that. I have no fear that once things clear up and everyone's healthy again, Italy will come right back. Everyone will want to be back in Italy for tourism. But right now we just kind of wait and see.
Yeah. And please, your hashtags, like a hashtag is not going to stop this. Only following the rules will stop this. You can do all the hashtags you want in the world, all the posts in support of or denouncing whoever, but just follow the rules and it will hopefully pass.
On a fun note, we've been getting some different posts, messages through Instagram, Facebook, and stuff the last couple of weeks, just totally organically, of different people sending me videos or photos of where they listen to the podcast.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
And I thought it would be really fun if you either want to post it on Instagram or Facebook and do hashtag podcast from Italy, or if you just want to send it to me, shoot me a message on Instagram, Facebook.
I am curious of where you listen to it.
Well, we had one who she would send me these videos of her walking to work. She was like, "Oh, I walk to work and listen to you."
Was that the lady from Sydney?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so you would see her. She'd look up and from her feet and go up, and you'd see the skyline. And it was like, this is so crazy. Here we are in our little kitchen in the middle of nowhere, nestled in these peonies. And it's kind of fun to see different places where you're listening. Take a picture if you're on the train on the, Precor, or I guess no one even uses the Precor anymore. That's when I was still there. The what is that new?
The Peloton.
Peloton. Or
only in the modern era would we spend thousands and thousands of dollars to bicycle with a TV screen in front of you instead of going outside and bicycle.
I know, it's hysterical. But anyway, send us your photos or videos, and I'm gonna share them throughout the next week or so because I think it's kind of fun to see where you guys are listening.
All right, very good. It's time to get the day started.
We're gonna keep it short, sweet, and we'll come back to you guys with another one in a week or so. And the next one, we'll read another chapter from the book. And stay healthy.
Stay safe.
Stay at home. Hashtag Io Resto a Casa. That's the only one to use. Why that one is the only good one was that was really used. I stay at home. I'm in to try to really get Italians to stay.
Oh, because
home.
all the Napolitani went right before they shut all of Italy down. They did it in the middle of the night, like they announced this, which was smart because they knew people would kind of try to move. And sure enough, when they announced it, all the people who were in the north that are originally from the south all got on a train and went down south to spread the virus down there. Awesome. Way to go, guys.
Well, or they'd still go out to the bars and stuff. So, Io Resto a Casa.
Yeah. All right, very good. Don't freak out. Don't get off social media. Do a puzzle, read a book, play with your kids, talk to your kids, okay?
Play with your kids. Thanks so much for listening. You can find us at latavolamarche.com, LATAVOLAMARCHE. Shoot us those photos, videos, messages for where you're listening to the podcast from Italy at Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, hashtag podcast from Italy, or just shoot them to my personal messages, whatever. All right, have a great one.
Sentire Media.
Hey, podcast producers and show hosts. Do you want to join a podcast network that celebrates all things Italian? At Sentire Media, we understand the allure of Italy and its unique culture. Our devoted team of hosts and producers are all driven by their shared passion for Italy. and we work tirelessly to create the best lifestyle podcasts and content that will whisk you away to the very heart of Italy. With us, you can savor the mouth-watering flavors, get lost in the stories from the past, break down the cultural barriers, and truly immerse yourself in the vibrant traditions of this intoxicating country. If you have a great podcast idea or are already in production and would like to join Sentire Media, head over to sentiremedia.com, that's SENTIRE media.com, and find out how to submit your show.